What's up YouTube? For today's video, we're a full best Steel-type Pokemon team. So in this video, I'm going to be including, in my opinion, the best Steel-type Pokemon. Now, I'm going to obviously not include Legendaries, Mythicals, Ultra Beasts, and Uber Pokemon. And let's get into it. What is your favorite Steel-type Pokemon, or what do you think is the best? Leave it below in the comment section. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. And let's see if we can shoot for 1,000 likes, people. Hit that like button to show your boy some love. Okay, people, now I am I should be coming back today from my holiday. This video I'm actually going to do in advance. It's sort of like the night before. I'm just kind of just getting ready, to go and stuff, or not to go, but very, very close. Anyway, this is a battle on my Discord. This is against Hunter, and we have a Shift Tree lead, which was pretty shifty. All right, so it's going to go for the Sword Dance, boosting its attack by 2 stages. Now, this was actually a physical analytic Magnezone. It really doesn't do a lot of damage to the Shift Tree, and it's bulky too. I'm like, what? So there's nothing I can do. I'm actually running a Choice Banded set. Let's go over that real quick. Gyro Ball, Wild Charge, Explosion, and Volt Switch. Brave Nature and Analytic as the ability, with Choice Band as the item. Alright, so into the big Ferrothorn there. It's going to go for the beat up there, and it's going to crit me. Now, unfortunately for me, the Iron Barbs actually doesn't kick in on beat up, which is very, very unfortunate. I could have hit it lots of times there. That would have been nice. Okay, so the bulky Shift Tree is going to get some leftovers recovery. So I'm in a kind of a little bit of a pickle here. Pickle fresh drain, people. And we're going to go into the Scissor. This is my defensive wall Scissor. Now we got the beat ups coming from the Shift Tree again. This thing is hitting like really hard. I think it's like, I don't know. I think it's like max health and max attack. It's still doing like lots of damage to me. Okay, so my defensive Scissor really doesn't take that one well, and half my team has already been revealed against this thing. Okay, so getting some leftover recovery is like, am I actually going to be able to live this one, or am I not? Now, this is, like, as I said, a bulky Scissor set. We got Toxic, Roost, Struggleback, and Steel Wing on this set. Now, in this battle, I explained my sets, and in the second battle, I explained my reasons for the Pokemon on this team. Okay, so it is going to take me out with a beat up, and this is a big problem. I've got to take this Pokemon out. Okay, so my Scissor is down, so I thought the next best bet, let's go into Lucario. I'm running my Final Gambit, Aura Sphere, Flash Cannon, Close Combat set. Mainly for the Final Gambit, I'm going to take that one out before I can do any more damage to my team. It's a big, big threat. So that one is down there. In hindsight, I probably could have taken it down with Close Combat, but it seemed like bulky, so it probably would have lived, because I wasn't running any attack EVs or anything either. That would have been right. Anyway, so into my Ferrothorn now. This is a special Ferrothorn. So on this set, we've got max health, max special attack, modest nature, Iron Barbs, and Assault Vest, Giga Drain, Thunder, Flash Cannon, and Acid Spray. So going for the Acid Spray on the Dandelion there, the Jigglypuff, getting a nice, beautiful critical hit, dropping the special defense tail, but it's going to have competitive, which is going to boost the special attack. I'm like, please do not have Fire Blast, and it's going to go for the Charm. Imagine charming up a Ferroseed, a Ferrothorn, man, they're pretty much the same anyway. Be a little bit of a spiky relationship. So go for the Flash Cannon on the Jigglypuff there, and since it's got those drops in special defense, and it's super effective, and it's a Jigglypuff, it is going to go down. So we got rid of the threat, people. We got rid of the Jigglypuff. So now we got the Fennekin coming in here. Sorry, the Braxion. And this one I was a little bit scared of, but it's not like I could have swapped anything into this like fire move, because my whole team, it's weak to fire. So fire Pokemon absolutely like shook this team up. And obviously ground types are a little bit of a problem too. Alright, so now we're going to go into the big Magnezone. Now I can go for the Explosion here to try and take this thing out. But I thought, I'm probably not going to do that. I'm very glad I did, because it actually went for a Protect. I'm going to go for the Wild Charge there, which is nice. Now, coming off Analytic, Wild Charge, and Choice Band, this thing actually hits fairly hard. And, it's pretty fun to use too. I left Volt Switch on there to sort of play mind games and then go for the, the physical attack on a special defensive wall. Alright, so we got the No Guard Doublade coming in here, and it does pretty good damage. I'm quite happy with that. Now I'm going to go for another Wild Charge against it. It seems to be about a 3-hit KO, or very, very close. Maybe about a 4, judging on the, min-max damages. So we got the Sacred Sword coming from that. It does pretty good damage to me. The next one is most definitely going to take me out with a Wild Charge damage, but I got to go for it. I really don't have much to go for this, and it's not going to be enough to take it out. And now it's going to go for the Sacred Sword, taking out my Magnezone. But it doesn't matter, people. I put it in range. That's pretty much all I wanted. So Magnezone's down. Things are looking pretty desperate at the moment. We've only got 2 Pokemon remaining. It's time to go into the Skarmory. Now, this is a physical Skarmory sweeping set. I've run this one actually before. So I knew I'd be tempted to go for some kind of physical move against me, you know, like a Shadow Claw or a Sacred Sword, and it's going to basically fall right into your boy's trap. So we're going to have the weak armor on this, which is going to boost my speed, and it's going to drop my defense, but that's fine. I want to be speedy. I've also got the Sword Dance up too, which is going to give me some nice sweeping capabilities. Okay, so going for the Iron Head, finishing off with the Dew Blade, not showing any other moves. I don't want to show... I know it would be kind of obvious that I had a Steel type move, that's why I went for that as well. So on this Skarmory set, we got Max Speed, Max Attack, Sword Dance, Iron Head, Brave Bird, and Rock Slide. Jolly Nature with the weak armor and the Eye Apple Berry as the item. Alright, so going for the Brave Bird on the Gothitelle here. This is a fairly tanky Pokemon, so I thought I needed to go for my best move to take it out. And that one is going to go down. Now, there was some recall on Skarmory, but it was all good there. Unfortunately, I actually didn't hit my Eye Apple Berry's healing range, which really, really sucked. Okay, so now we got the Necrozma coming in. Now, this thing is really tanky, so like... I can't set up another Sword Dance against it because I know that it's going to take me out. Let's go for the Brave Bird and see how much it does. It does honking huge damage to it, but the recall is going to take me out, and I just missed the kill. Now, my last Pokemon is a complete troll set. Now, someone actually traded me this Pokemon. I don't even know who it was. It was one of my many giveaways I've done. This actually had Fissure or Horn Drill, so I'm like, let's use this set. So I've got Fissure, Horn Drill, Rapid Spin, and Smart Strike. That's what it actually came with. Photon Guys and misses, and your boy's able to get a very Smart Strike on that Necrozma, taking it out. So we got one more Pokemon left. All I got to do is Fissure, Horn Drill, Rapid Spin, and Smart Strike. I know that I can't take it out with Rapid Spin, and I can't take it out with Smart Strike, so I've got to go for the Horn Drill. So we're going to get hit by the Heat Wave. Your boy lives on 13 health here, and I got off the Horn Drill. I can't believe it. That was so clutch. We Horn Drilled that Fennekin right there at the end. But guess what, people? It had a scummy Rocky Helmet, so it actually ended in a draw. But since the Fennekin went down, the Braxion went down first, man. I keep messing that name up. It actually was my win. So I hope you guys enjoyed that first battle. Let's get on to the second one. Okay, this is a battle on my Discord. This one's against Code. We have a Scissor lead, so we both have Scissor, which was interesting. So I wish I kind of would have had Hidden Power on this Ferrothorn. I do have a Hidden Power 5 Ferrothorn, but this one wasn't the one, unfortunately. I would have loved that. Anyway, so we've got a Scissor swap here, and we got a Volcarona swapping in there. It was probably good that I didn't go for Hidden Power 5 if I had it, because you would have absorbed it quite easily. Alright, so into the Lucario here. I need to get rid of this ASAP with the final Gambit. However, it's going to swap out, and we have a Ghost-type Pokemon coming in, which is the Spiritomb. So that's kind of unfortunate, and that's not going to do anything at all because it's a Ghost-type, and I'm locked in the Choice Scarf final Gambit, so I've got to swap out here. But I was like, I might be able to make use of that later on. However, it's going to go for the Pursuit there. There's nothing I could have done. The swap was really obvious too. And that is my Lucario taking a little bit of damage. So my final Gambit damage won't do too much. Well, not as much as it already kind of would have done. Alright, so into the Magnezone here. Going for the Analytic Wild Charge. Doing some big damage to Spiritomb. Getting a little bit of recall. Now we got a Z-move coming from Spiritomb. I actually outsped the Spiritomb, so I wasn't going to get my Analytic boost, unfortunately. And now we got a Z-move coming from this. I was quite confident I could live pretty much anything coming from Spiritomb, even if it was like a super offensive set. We got the Black Hole Eclipse coming from Spiritomb. Also, guys, if you are playing Pokemon Go at the moment, there is like a Spiritomb, is it Spirit? I think pretty sure it's a Spiritomb quest, and you got to do like the 3 days of work. So make sure you do that. I think it's a limited time only event. Your boy's going to be going for one, that is for sure. All right, so I'm going to hit by the Shadow Sneak there. It's not going to do much. Going for another Wild Charge on the Spiritomb, and that one is going to take it out nicely. That's Spiritomb gone, which is good because that sort of frees up my Lucario a bit. Unfortunately, I took some damage in that skirmish, so it's not going to be as good. All right, so now we got the Hitmontop coming in here with a little swagger. It's going to go for the Mach Punch and take out my Magnezone. There's no point in me swapping out there at all. I was on low health. So obviously, fighting types, fire types, ground types. This team was very, very weak to them all. Okay, so into Ferrothorn, I thought I can get an Acid Spray on this. I might be able to go for the Giga Drain. Depending on what move it's got, I might be able to get some Iron Barbs damage too. Okay, so we've got the Hitmontop there. It's going to go for the Bulk Up, boosting its attack and defense at one stage. Going for the Acid Spray on Hitmontop. Now, Hitmontop actually has some nice special defense too. That kind of was a little bit annoying, so I thought I could go for another one, or maybe I should start going for the Giga Drain. Alright, so we've got the Mach Punch going on there. It does pretty good damage to me. It's a 3-hit KO, getting some nice Iron Barbs damage. And now I'm going to go for the Giga Drain. I'm glad I went for the Giga Drain because that's going to give me some nice health recovery on Ferrothorn. And that's pretty cool. Maybe I should do a Ferrothorn sweep, like a special one. That'd be like super, super difficult to do. I have to come up with some strategy there. Alright, so we got the Iron Barb damage on the Techno. I always called mine like Beyblade, you know. Like, it's like a spinning top. Remember that little, like, that's sort of like Tarzos, but they had like a little, kind of like a little point underneath them, and you like rip them, they spin like in a little arena. It's pretty cool. You guys remember them? Anyway, so that's the hit my top down. Now we got the Volcarona coming. This is the problem Pokemon. Now I cannot swap it up in like any Pokemon. And guys, it's going to use the big bad Ember. That's going to take out my Ferrothorn. Man, it wouldn't actually matter if it was a Fire Blast or an Ember. I think Ferrothorn was always going to go down to that one. Alright, so into Skarmory here. I thought I could, you know, I could badly live an Ember in case it was like Choice Specs or something like crazy like that. Then I wasn't going to. However, we got the swap on the Volcarona and we got the Scizor coming in. So, like, okay, I'm going to go for Brave Bird on the swap there. That's kind of unfortunate. I could have gone for a Sword Dance, but just in case it did attack me, you know, that would have done some good damage. We definitely would have taken out. So doing some solid damage to the Scizor. It's a 3-hit KO. Now we got a Mega Scizor, which is kind of annoying. Now, Mega Scizor gets a little bit more bulky too. And I thought, well, in this matchup, I need to go for a Brave Bird, but I need to get a Sword Dance up against this thing too. Okay, so going for Iron Head, hoping I can get a flinch here, and then go for the Brave Bird afterwards. However, that one is not going to happen, and now it's going to go for Roost. So it's a very bulky set there, so I'm forced to go for a Sword Dance. There's nothing else I can do. No other Pokemon on my team can really do anything to this as well. So I've got to go for that Sword Dance. I was quite confident I could live any move this thing actually threw at me, because, you know, Skarmory has like a nice base defense even on a sweep, except it's a Fury Cutter set, people. If only it was a Venusaur. Anyway, so I'm going to get hit by that first Fury Cutter, which is going to make my armor very weak. Now, Fury Cutter weak armor is like overpowered, right? Because Fury Cutter is getting a boost, and it's getting a boost from my defense actually dropping too. So I got to get into this, people. I'm going to take this Mega Scizor out like ASAP. So go for the Brave Bird there, doing some solid damage there, taking a little bit more from the recoil. So we got another Fury Cutter here, doing some solid damage and getting my weak armor down as well. So unfortunately, once again, it actually didn't pop in the range of my IAP Berry. So now we got the Scizor going for the Bullet Punch. Obviously, it's not going to outspeed me the next turn. And Bullet Punch is stab 2. And just leave that on 3 health. And my Berry is going to pop back in there. And I'm going to get another weak armor up as well. So that's really good. I'm going to be able to take out the Scizor. I could have swapped in my Lucario afterwards, but it was kind of good that I still had my Skarmory, because it was sort of like the heart of my attack force, and it was pretty like, you know, it was speedy, it had some good offense, you know, kind of like my, you know, unlike my other Pokemon, they're sort of like, Magnezone was kind of slow, you know, Lucario's a meme, most of them are memes, so this is probably the best Pokemon on my team. Alright, so we got the Drago coming in here. I'm going to go for the Brave Bird again. I was quite confident I could live this like really badly with a recall and take this one out in one shot if it wasn't too bulky, and that is going to go down in one shot, so that's really good. Actually, I've run this a couple of Skarmory sets like this. I've run a weakness policy one like this. They actually work very, very well. It's quite, you know, it turns it into a bulky defensive Pokemon into a sweeper. Oh, I was going to tell you why these Pokemon are in there. Anyway, so we got the Skarmory. Now, Skarmory is a great support Pokemon. Stealth Rocker, Raw Whirlwind. Also has some nice presence with the Brave Bird and obviously a nice typing as well. Now, Scizor's amazing. Technician, Bullet Punch, Sword Dance, Mega, everything like that. It's just an amazing set. Nice bulk. We got Magnezone, beautiful special attacker, incredibly good, you know, special attack there. And it's also got an amazing ability with Magnet Pull as well, trapping Steel-type Pokemon in. You can Hidden Power Fire them all the way home, baby. Now we got the Lucario, nice special attacker, nice physical attacker, nice speed, mix attacker. You don't really know what's going to get thrown at you. And of course, the Mega Lucario as well. We got Ferrothorn, just the premier, a wall, pain in the ass, Leech Seed, you know, a Thunder Wave, Stealth Rock, you know, Power Whip, Gyro Ball, Iron Barb, Scummy Helmet, man. It's such a good Pokemon for that role. And that's pretty much those ones explained. I think I got one more, Extra Drill. Extra Drill is an absolute beast in the sand. Just get them Sword Dances up and just sweep with the Sand Rush. Alright, so go for some Disrespect, Struggle Bug here. Now, this Scizor set I was actually pretty proud of. It was quite a bulky set. We got Toxic, Roost, Struggle Bug, and Steel Wing. Now, on paper, this sounds like sounds like crap, and, well, it is like crap, but it's still fun to use, right? So, Struggle Bug is going to drop the opponent's special attack, right? It's going to make you more bulky on the special side, and Steel Wing is going to be stab right, and it's going to give you a chance of actually boosting defense. So, in hindsight, you can actually get some mega boost up and make the opponent pretty solid too. Alright, so go for the Steel Wing. That is going to take out the physical Primarina, which is nice. Alright, people, the time has come to take out this Volcarona or to not take it out. So Scizor is 4 times weak to fire, and we got the Extra Drill in the back still, but I was kind of worried, right? Because you know, guys know what gimmick I was running on. All right, so now we got the Volcarona going for the Ember on the Scissor, and that's going to take me out in one shot with a 4 times weakness. Man, okay. I needed to struggle bug up, people. So the last Pokemon we have is the Lucario. I didn't think the Lucario was still alive, but basically going for the final gambit here. Since I lost some health earlier on, I think that definitely mattered. But I think it would have lived anyway if it was max health, because just judging on that, that was definitely a max health Pokemon. Holy moly, we got the Volcarona going for the Quiver Dance on the last turn. Man, this is really, really bad. Okay, so it's got a boost in everything. Your boy's only got extra drill left, right? This is scary. I've got to go for the Horn Drill or the Fissure. That's my only option here. And I'm not going to be able to outspeed this either. So I'm max health. And I think I'm max speed. Alright, so we got the Ember. Bright Powder kicks in, and Horn Drill hits at the same time. I forgot to tell you guys, the item was Bright Powder. That's the game, people. We finished both off with a Horn Drill. Hope you guys enjoyed both these battles. Beautiful soul, people. Beautiful soul. I'll catch you in tomorrow's video. Your boy is back from holiday. Peace.